All right, so Max writes, my first visit to Weymouth was in my first year as MTA Vice President. When we surprised one, Joan Cederholm, that would be me, who won the ESP of the year. The gym was festooned in purple, my favorite color. Every politician was there, and most importantly, every student in the school was quietly brought in to honor their beloved Mrs. Cederholm, or Mrs. C. Those kids at the Johnson Early Childhood Center knew that that school would not run without her. That goes for all schools in Weymouth. Given the love and respect paid to this longtime educator, you would think, this is embarrassing, but you would think she'd be making $1 million a year. But no, she wasn't even making a living wage. Thank you. Okay. The average ESP wage of $20,000 is just disgusting. These wages display disrespect for you, the ESPs of Weymouth. These wages are also show pure and simple sexism because most ESPs and most teachers are women. Educators in Massachusetts pay a 20% penalty. That is lower wages compared to other professionals. By choosing to be called to education and not other professions, that's wrong. It is very simple principle to Max. Any adult who works a full-time job in a public school deserves a living wage. How hard is it for the school committee to understand and accept that? He states, you deserve fair pay. You deserve longevity bonuses. You deserve to work in a safe school environment. It is not part of the job to be injured at work. You deserve valuable professional development and mentoring. All of these are elements of the ESP Bill of Rights, which more than 200 locals in the MTA have endorsed. So, Weymouth members, when you win, you will have done right by yourselves and your colleagues. You will also have given greater momentum to a statewide fight that is finally starting to lift the wages and respect paid to our essential support professionals. Let the school committee know how we feel, because when we fight, we win. That's Max Page, President of Mass Teachers Association. Because he mentioned the Bill of Rights, I'm going to read to you a resolution to support the education support professionals, ESP Bill of Rights, that I brought to the school committee in the fall of 2001. Whereas the Weymouth School Committee believes the education support professionals, ESPs, play critically important roles in our public schools, which include providing individual and small group instruction to students with disabilities, assisting in early education classes, supporting English learners, providing school security, and performing a myriad of administrative and education support functions. Whereas the Weymouth School Committee believes that all educators deserve to earn a living wage, have affordable health insurance, and paid family and medical leave. Whereas the Weymouth School Committee believes that ESPs are vital participants in a child's education and should be recognized as educators by all parties. Therefore, be it resolved that the Weymouth School Committee is committed to the goals of the Massachusetts Teachers Association Pre-K through 12 Education Support Professional Bill of Rights, which are a living wage, affordable health insurance, health and safety, paid family and medical leave, job security, recognition as educators, and affordable education to strengthen our careers. That was signed in a resolution from the school committee to us. That was 4 years ago. I still wait. I'm going to start with my opening. You already know I'm Joan. I'm a resident of Weymouth and I live at 14 Clap Ave. I'm a lifelong resident of Weymouth. I'd like to share some history with everyone. I reside in my home that my grandparents purchased almost 100 years ago. My mom grew up in this home as well as my 2 grown children. And I was lucky enough to have my granddaughter live in this home, making her the 5th generation residing in this family home and attending the Johnson Early Childhood Center for preschool. 4 generations that have attended the Weymouth Public Schools. I tell you this because I'm deep-rooted in the Weymouth community. I am a graduate of Weymouth North High class of 73 and member of my reunion committee, just celebrating our 50th reunion. Tonight I'm here, though, as an educator. I'm an educational support professional, a Unit D member of the Weymouth Education Association, and currently in my 8th year as vice president of this association, representing all educators, teachers, specialists, nurses, deans, vice principals, BCBA specialists. But tonight, I need to speak about my profession. My profession. I'd like to share with all of you what it's like to be an education support professional and who we are. I'm sure many out in the community don't really know our roles. First and foremost, ESPs are essential to the schools, staff, and most importantly, to all of our students. We have received different titles over the years: teachers' aides, paraprofessionals, paraeducators, but educational support professionals are the heart of all of our schools. It is important that our community knows that ESPs in the Unit D contract cover the following positions: classroom ESPs, assisting and supporting teachers and students with the educational needs of the classroom; one-on-one student support, assisting and supporting the students with greater needs to be sure their individual educational plans and goals are met; office clericals, assisting staff, administrators, and families in all related needs, supplies, registrations, and supporting the information needed to navigate the public schools; library ESPs, continuing to bring the joy of literacy to our students, providing the support that staff and students may have to learn about particular subjects, growth in their skills, and maintaining the libraries with the most current, up-to-date reading choices; ABA, applied behavior analysis, along with RBTs, registered behavior technicians, specializing, working closely with students with IEPs, providing data to support the needs of students to reach their goals, providing a learning environment so that students can be successful in the daily routines; security and student services, creating an atmosphere within the buildings for all students and staff to feel safe, knowing they are available at any given moment; certified nursing assistants for our students that may have greater health needs to be able to attend public schools in a safe environment, paying close attention to their well-being. Most recently, we have welcomed the lead teachers at the Weymouth High School Early Childhood Education Center to join us in our unit. They provide the child care and curriculum to infants, toddlers, and preschoolers for our staff here in Weymouth. I would also like to mention another group of ESPs joining the Weymouth educators in their own unit: the administrative assistants and secretaries of our district. The direct line to our school administrators, keeping our schools up to date and supporting them with communication to the community, parents, caretakers, staff, and students. Implementing and maintaining the many protocols, procedures, and day in and day out maintaining a school office. There's a common link here in all these positions. They are essential, they are supportive, and they're grounded in the educational well-being of students and staff. They are the first smile, they're the first welcome to a student in the morning. They provide, make sure students are fed and nourished. They provide support and encouragement so students feel comfortable and heard in a noisy world. I started in 1995. After close to 30 years in this district, my salary and hourly rate is a pay of $20 and change. I'm appalled at that, though I want everyone to understand it and know it. In my previous positions, I was a buyer for 9 leather shops. I own 2 businesses in this town with my husband. I come to work because I love what I do what I love, and that's the position of, I would say, 99.9% of our ESPs out there. They need to be recognized with respect, they need to be recognized as educators, and they need to be recognized for what they bring to each building. I continue to take professional development, I improve my skills, I encourage others, I'm a mentor to my ESPs. I stand proud, I stand loud, I support Weymouth Public Schools at any time and every event. I've been involved and continue to be involved in many community events here. I've built 2 playgrounds, and the list goes on and on. This isn't about me. This is about the ESPs that follow me. I have waited 30 years to make a living wage, and I still will fight for it. I will fight for that living wage till I can't speak anymore.
Yes.
Because everyone behind me deserves that. Everyone behind me deserves that. I ask for a living wage so we can live. Whether we have support from family members, whether we live alone, whether we are single parents, whether we are women, we are men, we are your community. We are your brothers, your mothers, your fathers, your sisters, your nieces, your aunts, your uncles, your neighbors. And to continue to treat us in this way is unacceptable, and I won't stand for it anymore. I've been quiet long enough, I've been kind long enough, and I'm done with doing that, because you need to hear my voice. You need to hear all our voices. You need to understand that when we dig our heels in, they're deep. Thank you. Woo!